I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, back in the 513, and I actually don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but I don't really know where I'm going or why I'm going there. There's some studio up north of downtown Cincinnati, I think in the suburbs, again. Not entirely even sure. But PwC US Careers, our recruiting arm, has asked to film something. So it's Friday, 2:30. I'm supposed to be filming from 3 to 6. I really have no idea what this even entails, but we're gonna find out. So let's go check it out. I found 6851 Steger. The loading dock. Seems like an odd place for a studio shoot, but so is Westminster Studios. Wow, look at this. This is legit. Look at all these people. All right, studio. Hey, how are you guys? I made it.
You're actually going to go down this hallway.
Okay.
We've got hair and makeup.
Hair and makeup.
Wardrobe, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
And what's your
I'm
name?
Rachel. Hi.
Rachel,
Good to
okay.
finally meet
So
you.
Rachel and then Alexandria
Alex
is the other
in there,
one.
yeah.
When I arrived, Brandon Howell was already in the studio. Brandon is a senior associate in our assurance practice, and he was sharing his story. I then had a chance to go into the studio. Holy cow, this place was amazing. Set designers had established a stage that says it starts with you using nothing but computer opponents. There were more wires than I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It was all around an awesome set. I then had to head to wardrobe and makeup. The makeup artist was incredibly nice and professional, and she appeared to put a lot of makeup on me. Fortunately, they let me pick out my own outfit and I didn't need to change, although they did steam my coat and lint brush me because I have dog hair on pretty much everything I own. I then had the opportunity to meet Scott Fredette, who was the director on the shoot from Edison Studios. He started directing as soon as we first met. My first task was to replace a cell phone in the It Starts With You set. I must have done that take 15 times, and admittedly, a number of those were my issue because I kept switching hands, and for continuity, you have to use the same hand. I then sat down at a desk where I answered a series of questions about my experience at PwC. Now, of the 10 people asked to do this, I was the only partner, so I felt some pressure to really be able to state the case of why PwC was so important to me and how it really has influenced my life and how I try to take that to influence others. They're adjusting the bill. It's a little overwhelming. I continued to get shiny, and they continued to put more makeup on me. When I first started at PwC, I was so excited to join our International Tax Services practice. Welcome back to the Doug McConey vlog, where I'm being recorded live amongst an entire team of professional videographers. And I got a director who's actually giving me orders on how to do things. And I'm frankly just doing all right, but I'm having a lot of fun. So we're gonna get back to it. After answering my questions, I then moved over to the green screen, where they're going to use projection technology to put images around me. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work, but it was kind of fun standing and being spun in a circle on this crazy machine. And yes, crossing my arms was an instruction from the director. And finally, somebody had caught wind through my vlogs that I was an electric skateboarder. I was informed that a boosted board was beyond budget, and I couldn't bring my boosted board on the plane, so this was the second choice. It had no hand controller. I didn't have enough room to actually get to kick in the electric part of the skateboard, but they made me skate around on this little bitty stage.
Look at us.
I hope that this experience reflects my desire to inspire people to do things differently and to take a chance and to do something that inspires you. Special thanks to Alex Hunter and Rachel Motz from Do Something Strategic, Scott Fredette from Edison Studio, and of course from PwC, Shivani Amin from our brand and marketing team, who did an awesome job and really made my experience amazing.